Hey there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi. Hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. I hope you are doing well, and don't forget to leave in the comments how things are going for you. Today we have an unboxing. It's been a little while since I have filmed or posted an unboxing. But earlier this week, I was contacted by Francesca over at Francesca's Studio Works, and she reminded me or let me know that her pre-packaged, ready to start diamond paintings were releasing this week. So at least at the time of filming this. So I was like, oh, that's so awesome. And she's like, would you be interested in doing an unboxing for me of a kit? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So a little bit of a backstory. I actually was part of a group of people that helped select or at least kind of rank some images for Francesca as she was working with artists and working on licensing. So we went through a few rounds of like voting and stuff just to kind of, I guess, just provide some data sets on what we thought might be either good sellers or we personally really liked. So did that. And then in addition to that, Francesca actually helped me a while back learn a little bit about pixel stitch and cross-stitch conversions and kind of how to convert my own images or images that I'd licensed into patterns for cross-stitch conversion. So she kind of helped me learn about dithering and color amounts and all sorts of stuff. So we've been kind of, back and forth crafty pals for a little while now. And so I was really excited to hear that the prepackaged kits were being launched. And so I have a kit in my hands now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look. I'm super excited. I'm not sure how long like typical shipping time is, but this got to me in about 4 business days, which is pretty quick. So without further ado, let's take a look. One of the themes that I want everyone to kind of think about as we're going through this is, this is a shop that is their first week launching diamond paintings. So just kind of keep that in mind as we're looking at like fit, finish, quality, what you typically expect from like a smaller shop that's just launched, and what we're seeing here with this particular unboxing, because I think you might be pleasantly surprised. So let me get some scissors out of my container here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the box. So right away, when this box showed up, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is gorgeous. It's got her logo here, Francesca's Studio Works, and you can see artistry, craftsmanship, beauty are kind of like the 3 pillars of Francesca's Studio Works, kind of that moniker there. So right away when I walked up to the porch, I was taking Apollo for a run and I got the notification it had been delivered. So by the time we got back, I saw this sitting on the doorstep and I immediately was like, oh my gosh, look at like it's all branded. Like I was already excited just from it sitting on the doorstep, right away there's an attention to detail here that I guess I just wasn't expecting. So I don't want to reveal my address there. So let's go ahead and cut open this box. So it's in a nice box. It's not in like a plastic bag, which once again, none of these are bad things, but I'm just surprised, pleasantly surprised. So inside we have a well-packaged kit here, some bubble wrap there inside for some protection, so that's awesome to see. And then we have our kit. I'm not going to reveal the image yet, but I just want to talk about the box. So here's the back of the box. Thank you for choosing Francesca's Studio Works. Visit our website for additional tips and tricks. And remember to share your show piece with us. So there's a QR code. I'm assuming that links either to the website or just some social media. I hope you love your product as much as we love curating them for you. Francesca. Warning, you've got your choking hazards, all that stuff, exclusively distributed by Francesca's Studio Works. So how cool. We've got the website and a support email there. We've got the artistry, craftsmanship, and beauty here on this side. And then again on this side, and we'll go ahead and reveal the kit by taking a look at the front. So we have our logo here, premium diamond painting kit, and we're working with Hava Gurevich's Fishbowl. This is a 54.9 by 69.2 centimeter round diamond kit. So you've got your round drill identifier here, all of that stuff. And isn't this image so cool? This is one that I ranked really high, and we'll talk a little bit more about it once we crack in. On the bottom, you also have another sticker here with some information. So for storage, you have your info here as well as on the front, which is nice. So let's go ahead and crack this open. I have the microphone clipped to my glasses. I've just found that it's like a nice place to store them or to have the microphone when I'm talking, but it makes my glasses a little heavy and I'm sweaty from running, and so they're sliding off of my face, which is great. Okay, so plastic wrapper there, gorgeous kind of royal purple box. This is really nice. Once again, the branded box with all the information from a shop that, you know, is a small shop that just launched this week. It's like the fit and finish is just on point. This is awesome. All right, so we've just opened our box here, and we've got our kit inside. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh my gosh. The dust cover is also branded. This is just so like everything is here, you know. It's the once again, the finishes and the materials are just great. Okay. Alrighty. So inside, I'm assuming we're gonna have, yep, here's our drills. And let's see if we get a toolkit. We do get a toolkit. Oh my gosh. And it looks like our sticker sheet is hiding in here. Okay, there it is. Okay, awesome. So let's talk about everything that comes inside the kit, and then we'll finish with obviously going over the canvas and drill field and all that stuff. Let me just adjust you here. So first things first, let's take a look at our sticker sheet. So it looks like we have a printed sticker sheet that is pre-cut, so you can remove those really easily to place those on your drill containers or storage. I tend to just leave it as is and use this as my legend as I'm working on a kit. You get some blank ones too, which sometimes are really nice for organizational purposes, but it looks like we're working with 31 colors here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs, which is awesome. And it looks like our ABs are all numbered 1 through 6, which is nice, and then everything else is symbols. So no letters, which is cool, at least on this particular kit. So once again, you have your smaller image here, Fishbowl by Have Gurevich, Francesca's studio work. So licensed artwork, which is awesome. And yeah, this is a really nice little sticker sheet too. Cool. All right, and then our toolkit comes in, oh my gosh, it comes in a branded suede feeling satchel, which this is also really good for storage. This might even fit diamond painting pens in it. This is, once again, the finishes really impress me. So inside we have, oh my gosh, come on, how cool. Okay, so inside we have, let's talk about this stuff. So this looks like your kind of classic stuff that you would get in a normal toolkit. So we have our diamond painting pen here that comes with what seems to be an angled single placer, which is awesome. A regular single placer, your little purple color matching comfort grip. Then we also have our small diamond painting tray. We also have a few extra baggies for storage. And then it looks like we're gonna get, is this a 4 and I'm assuming a 7? A 4 and a 7 multi-placer. So that's awesome that you get a total of 4 diamond painting tips to work with. So we get those, and then it looks like some extra stuff. We have our diamond painting wax here. It's a white wax, which I haven't seen a white wax before, but we get 3 pieces of white diamond painting wax. We're also going to get a set of pointed tweezers, which are branded, if you can see that, little teeny tiny Francesca's Studio Works printed on those. This is so cool. I love these. These are my new tweezers. Move out of the way, old ones. Where were these? Okay, I'm upgrading my tweezers now. We also get a larger tray. It's a split tray, which is really cool. So you have openings on either side, and so you can work on 2 colors at a time, which is really cool. So you get a larger split diamond painting tray, which is cool. And then we also get a roll of, once again, branded foiled Francesca's Studio Works washi tape. This is beautiful. Holy moly, that, like, wow. I've seen a couple other unboxings this week of Francesca's Studio Works products, so I kind of knew what to expect, but seeing it in person, having it in hand, it's like, this is like high quality, like good stuff. This is cool. And it looks like, let's see. Can this hold? It can. So you can store a little diamond painting pen there in the corner if you so choose. Mine's a little heavy. It's probably meant for like your typical pens, but you've got a little pen holder there that you can pop your pen in, which is really cool. Awesome. I love this. This is such a versatile little tray. That's great. Okay, so that's our toolkit stuff. I'm just going to clear that out of the way. Let's take a look at the canvas, then we'll go through our drills. So far, so good. This is awesome. Okay, so as far as the canvas material goes, we have that soft lint-backed, nice canvas. You have your edges here, which are kind of, I think it's serged, but you have the little pokes, and then it's got the cuts in it to prevent fraying, which is really nice. And we'll take a look at the canvas, the glue quality, symbol clarity, all of that stuff. Oop, there was something else that just fell out. Hold on. I don't want to spoil the whole image. No. There's something else in the package. So we have a little Francesca Studio Works diamond painting instructions. So step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint. We have them in English, Spanish, and French. Thank you for choosing Francesca Studio Works. Visit our website for additional tips and tricks. Remember to share your showpiece with us. I hope you love our products as much as we love curating them for you, Francesca. How cool! This is awesome. So we have that. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the canvas back on itself. It is poured glue, so it does flex and bend, and it's just a sturdier glue style. It's pretty common these days, but I still like to mention it. I'm rolling it back on itself so it does lay flat once we unravel it. But if you just let it sit and breathe like on a table for a little bit, it'll flatten out by itself, typically with this style canvas and glue. Not always a guarantee, but pretty typical. So we have Francesca's Studio Works here at the top. It looks like we're going to see her website as well as a QR code and where you can find them on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. I don't know what that is. And then YouTube. All right, so hopefully you get to see the entire thing here. Oh, it's a little cut off, but let me... Oh, there we go. We see almost all of it. Oh my gosh. So how cool. I'm not going to do a pan over because you're just missing that little bit there. But that's the whole image. Maybe I'll do a pan over. We'll see. Oh, how cool. Hopefully you can see the majority of it. Let me see if I can bump you out and bring you down. There we go. There it is. Okay, there's the whole image. We don't have to do a pan over. This is so cool. When I saw this image when we were doing our like rankings or just kind of looking over the artwork, this one really stood out to me, A, as something you typically don't see elsewhere in the diamond painting community. I haven't seen a lot of imagery like this, but I just thought it was fun and funky and something that'd be really cool to work on personally. It immediately gave me like late 60s, early 70s, like mod, psychedelic yellow submarine kind of vibes, and so I was very, very into it. And so I'm so glad to see it actually like in real life as a diamond painting. This is going to be so much fun to work on. Once again, 31 colors with 6 ABs. Rendering looks really nice. It's kind of that cartoony look, so there isn't a ton of like intricate detail, but all of Francesca's images and production kits are hand charted really, really minutely. So there's a lot of attention and detail that's paid to the charting of it. And so that's one of the key features, I think, of Francesca Studio Works is you get a lot of attention when it comes to that hand charting. And that comes through a lot on this image. Typically with something like this, you might see some weird transition colors, some like odd browns or even purples here as we're transitioning from the blacks to yellows or blacks to reds. A computer rendering software will typically want to create some more color transitions through here, so you'd see some odd blending, or not odd blending, but you would see some color blending here. That what's happened here is you can see that Francesca has hand charted this, so we get the clear definition and color transitions, which is just awesome to see. That's a lot of work and attention to detail that goes into every image, so I can only imagine the hours it takes to go through and clean all of that up. So this is awesome. I like that there's a relatively few amount of colors. 31's not too hard to tackle. And this just is going to be a fun project, I can already tell. Super vibrant printing, which is awesome, but also super clear symbol clarity. So very, very clear symbols. We've got white symbols on our darker colors, and we've got black symbols on our lighter colors here. But very nice, clear, consistent symbol quality. This looks really good. The glue has the printing has a little bit of a glitter effect to it too, which is nice. Awesome. Okay, so as far as the cover paper goes, it's a nice thick cover paper. Ooh, this almost has a little bit more of a slightly more of a silicone kind of feel, which is nice, as opposed to like a super thin, flimsy cover or like a really thick, stiff. This is thick, but still flexible, which is nice. And then as far as glue, that feels nice and sticky. Of course, working on it, time will tell, but that feels nice and sticky upon first blush. But this is going to be so much fun. This is another one that would go great in like a bathroom or a kid's room. This would be really cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the drills. They're all packaged in here. It can be a little loud opening this, so I'm going to go ahead and open it off camera, and then when we come back, we'll go through our DMCs and figure out where our ABs are going to go. Okay, 1 second. Okie dokie, so I've got those open. I've got my scissors out so we can clip the ABs out, and then we'll identify where those go. But it looks like these are all numbered too. Maybe we'll see. That would be awesome. Let's see. Okay, so I think these might be numbered in order, which would be really awesome. So we've got a 210, I believe DMC 210 AB. That's this really pretty purple color. These are round resin drills. So hopefully highly faceted. We'll take a peek once we actually start working on it. But these ABs look super sparkly. So a lavender AB, 307 AB is that yellow color here. We've got 666 AB, a nice red. We've got 907 AB, which is kind of a lime green. 995 AB, which is like kind of a classic blue AB. And then we've got 2 bags of 5200 or a white AB. So I'm going to go ahead and clip these out, and we'll identify where those go at the end. Okay, so you might not be able to, because the printing covers up some of the package, so you might not get a huge, like a really good look at the colors. Hopefully you can see them as we go, but we are going to read through these DMCs. It looks like they are packaged in order of like how you'd use them. So as opposed to other companies that might just do it by size, these are all in order. So I'm not going to cut these up, because when I kit this up, this will be really nice. But we got 307, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bags of 310, all of that black there in the center. We've got 321. Let's set these aside. Woo! 606, we've got 3 bags of that. 701, 725, we've got 2 bags of that. 728, we've got 3 bags. 796, we've got 3 bags. 816, 817, 820, 906, 917, 931, 970, and 973. Then we've got 995, 996, 3607, 3837, 3843, 3844, 3845, 3846, 2 bags of that. So a lot of those kind of sea, ocean blues, which is awesome. So really, you know, not a ton of colors once again, but that speaks to just kind of this kind of cartoony, poppy, like I said, kind of that mod vibe. So it looks like our first AB, like I said, is going to be that 210. That's our symbol 1. And that's that light lavender color. We're going to find it here, 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 here. Just kind of doing some detailing here. A little bit down here as well, some up here. So just little detailing throughout. I'm going to place that here. Oh, my nose is running from running. My nose is running from running. 307 AB, which is that yellow AB, is symbol number 2. And we're going to find that here in this fish, a whole bunch through this fish, a little bit here in the tail. And it looks like that's where that's going. So once again, it's that hand charting. You know, some other shops, if they were to, or, you know, other renderings that I've seen, when they pick an AB, they just say, all right, all of the yellow is an AB, so maybe this whole piece of coral or this fish, but just this little guy's getting some love with the ABs, which is kind of cool. And then we have 666 AB, which is our number 3. Looks like this fish is getting the treatment with the 3. We've got some in this fish's eyes, a little bit through on this sponge, I believe is what this is. Some 3 here, here, and here as well. So once again, little highlighting and detailing. Next one is 907 AB, kind of that lime green and that symbol number 4. All throughout this coral here, here, and down here, and then all throughout this seaweed reaching up is all that AB. That's gonna look so cool. A nice balance. I'm seeing a nice balance of the ABs. 995 is that blue AB and that symbol number 5. Just a handful of these. So let's see if we can find them. I believe on this coral up here, it's just on the outside edges here, just these little touches all on the outside. So we'll place that here. And then our 5200 AB symbol 6, all throughout the face here, all throughout this piece of coral here, throughout this fish's face, and some detailing as well. So kind of a little bit more focused down here with just some touches. So how cool, this is awesome. I really like this artwork. I think these pops of color are really going to be fun to work on, and since it's a round, it should work up quickly. You've got a nice mix of color blocking pretty much throughout the whole canvas. Not a ton of confetti. The only time that it might be a little bit more time consuming is when we're doing this line detailing throughout, just kind of creating that definition with the different fish in coral. But once again, that hand rendering is what's really impressing me, because there isn't very much of those blending colors. This is going to look really crisp and really, and the color transitions are going to be really, really clean too, which is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to this. I wasn't expecting this level of, I mean, this is not to say that I didn't think Francesca was capable of it, but when you think of like a brand new shop, their first week, to hit the ground with the branded boxes, the different packaging, the really well thought out toolkit, this really great hand charting and hand rendering. It's just like all of those things that you look for in like a higher end premium product are there day one, which only speaks to like, as improvements happen, like it's only going to get better from here. So sorry, my nose is running. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm super excited about super excited to see where Francesca's studio works continues to grow and evolve from here, because this is a really awesome starting point. And seeing this amount of detail and care and attention really has kind of renewed my interest, you know, just in seeing what's been released this week. At the time of filming this again, has really renewed my interest in exploring some new shops, and just kind of reminded me of like the really cool stuff that is out there. So I went from being on this really strict no buy to going on Francesca's site and being like, ooh, I think I might want this and this. So yeah, before I get into obsessing over this shop and picking up all their new releases, I want to see what the product looks like being worked on, and see how it all comes together. So even though I have a couple of whips going right now, I'm going to kit this up tonight, and I'm going to start it tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and add a third whip that I'm cycling through because I just really want to experience Francesca's Studio Works prepackaged kits and get a feel for them so I can speak to them from experience. So I'm most likely going to cut to a time lapse of me kitting this up. I'm literally starting it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start kitting this up, and then maybe I'll do a little outro at the very end. So once again, this is Fishbowl by Hava Gurevich. It's got to be Gurevich or Gurevich. Help me, Francesca, let me know. But I'm going to say Gurevich for now. This is a round drill canvas, poured glue, all that good stuff, 31 colors, 6 ABs. We're looking at 54.9 by 69.2 centimeters. So a nice size too. Hopefully this works up really well, but let's go ahead and cut over to a little time lapse. I'll just do it in quick speed of me kitting this up. And then if I run into any troubles kitting up, I'll definitely let you know at the end. But other than that, we'll just do a little outro. So let's go ahead and kit this bad boy up. All right, so all finished with that. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there. So we are all kitted up. Oh, I've got a couple of stragglers here. Just put them in here. So we're all kitted up. I'm not sure if you can tell, time lapse moves so fast, but there was a pretty significant amount of static in a lot of these colors. So here is everything here. I could have condensed this down into a lot less containers, but there's just a lot of static in a lot of the packages. So rather than fighting that, I've learned, and I dealt with some static with my square drills from Francesca for my cross-stitch conversion project. So I've learned when I deal with static, rather than trying to fight it to get, to cram those last few in there, I'll just do a second container until I can get some dryer sheets or when the static reduces, and then I'll marry the two once it's less of a pain. But if I try to do it now, I end up with drills all over the place. So I could use a lot fewer containers. You can see a lot of these, the 310 was pretty staticky or partially filled. Some colors weren't. So like you can see these are all the same. Some colors were not as staticky, so it wasn't that big of an issue. So I've heard a myriad of different things, like it's the humidity, it's where you live, it's the time of year that impacts the static. But I've dealt with static from this same shop, in the spring. Now here it's some colors but not others. I really think it has to do with manufacturing and what machine they're being processed on. I think dictates how much static you might see in a package, because this exact same kit, different DMCs will have different amounts of static. Like some of these reds weren't, this red was pretty bad, but there was like a couple of these blues that weren't bad at all. So yeah, I think it just depends, but it can be a little bit of a fuss to get it kitted up. But I found that once drills are kind of in their containers and settled, the static starts to dissipate. And if it's still really bad, I can throw a dryer sheet in here. So I'm not super concerned about it. Overall, a fine process, no issues there. So yeah, that is that. Nothing else that I really noticed. It was a pretty smooth process. I'm gonna go ahead and probably let these drills sit overnight, let some of that static dissipate before I dive into this. So maybe starting in a couple days or this weekend, I'll start jumping into this project. But so far so good. I can't wait to share my progress updates and how I'm feeling about the canvas quality, all that good stuff. But so far everything's looking Really nice. So I'm super excited about this project. I can't wait to get started on it. And thank you so much, Francesca, for sending this over for me to unbox and start working on. I can't wait to get going on it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with family, friends, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!